Hi everybody, this is Kevin Piercy from DailyBriefings.com, and I wanted to give you a quick demo of the website and its functions. Alright, so here's the website, DailyBriefings.com, and you'll see that there's some ads on the page when you come in as a not signed in. The first thing you'll see is every day there's a new video posting on here, and you can play it right from the browser. If you wanted to, you can open that up into widescreen, again, right from the browser, so you don't have to see any of the ads and things that are on the side in YouTube. So then below that is basically you can go through as many images as we have here. These are all related videos. Now if you click on the talk bubble there, for the same video it pops up again. You can play it right in the window. And it also gives you some discussion topics that you can talk about amongst your group when you do briefings before shift. So we'll go back to the main page, and on the side right now you can see that there's a weather weather widget, and that's actually not pinned in with where I'm at right now, and I'll show you how that comes into play in a minute. So again, another ad down here. You can see every day there's this national news story that is handpicked for your job title, whether it be law enforcement, fire, custody and corrections, or security. So this news is actually going to be related to that. Then below that, based on where you log in, it's going to give you Google populated information and news based on where your location is. If you're logged in just as a free user and you have not registered, you may be not seeing stuff that's right on you, but when you register as an individual, it's free sign up. I'll show you how to do that right now. So, okay, a couple places on the page you can hit register now. And from here, there's two different things that you can do. It's either business essentials or individual. Business essentials I'll go into in just a moment. Individual is free. It does not get rid of the advertisement, and it doesn't give you access to several other things. However, you can type in your information down here as long as you have a valid and verifiable business email address. You can type that in here, fill out the rest of the information, click register, and then it'll send you an email. And once your email has been verified, then you'll be good to go, and you'll have access to all the videos and archive videos and news for the website. So now I'm going to show you a little bit more about the business essentials. Alright, let's take a look at a business essential web page. So the things that change a little bit here are that at the title bar you actually have a place here where you can add in your own logo and the name of your department or your business. Then you go down and you see that there's a calendar here. You can add a calendar event for an upcoming event. Here I will say tactical alert. For LAPD, add it, save it. And then it comes up here on the page. So if you've got upcoming events, you've got street parties, or you've got some kind of a thing that you're on standby for, you can put that in there, or training day. So every day, like on the regular page, every day there's a new video that plays right from the browser, and you can expand that out if you would like. Then again, you can hit on the speech bubble, and it gives you some discussion topics, so you can play the video, and then afterwards you can, if there weren't some things that you already wanted to talk about, you can go into the discussion topics. So the one thing that changes in the business essentials is the briefing boards. So here we're going to add a briefing board, and let's just make it department. Okay, so now when I go back to my home page, there's an added board here. It says Department Briefing Board. Here I can view topics of that board, and there aren't any, so we can create one. And one nice thing about these topics is you can plan them out. You can schedule them ahead if you want to post tomorrow or the next couple days. So if you were one of the administrators that was adding information to the training topics, and you're going to be gone for a few days, you can actually still have fresh things posting while you're away. So now we have a topic that's under that briefing board. Let's look at how it lays out. So here's our briefing boards, here's our department briefing board, and here's our topic. And if you wanted to expand the topic, you can open it up and it says it's from the chief, and then this would be the body that we showed in the reply. Now if you had some information, like say this was informational, like hey, we're looking for this guy in this particular area, an additional reply can be added to that and say, hey, I last saw that guy at Walk and Don't Walk on Monday, so you may want to focus your attention on that, and then you hit save. Let's go back to the home page, and so Business Essential comes with 2 different briefing boards, and I'll show you why right now. We can create a second board. So that was a department one. This is a station board. We go back to the home. Now we have 2 different briefing boards. We have a department one, and we have a station board. We can add a topic. And I will hit save on that. Now when we go back out to our home page, you'll now see that the department has a topic, and then the station also has a topic, and we can expand on that. We can look at the topic. We see what the body comes in here, and then now you've got 2 different boards. So where that's also helpful is if you have 2 different boards, you can go into your account, and you can add users here. You can add sub-accounts. So here's the sub-accounts. You can create new, which is pretty basic. You can put in some information. You give them you put in their business address, and as long as it's a legitimate business address, it's going to be approved. And then you give them a password. So in this case, we already have one, and if I needed to, I can go in and edit that, and I can say which briefing boards I want this employee to see. So when he logs in, I can choose which boards he gets to see. Where that's helpful is if you had multiple stations, or you had different briefing boards. You can have the number of briefing boards that you have as a business is pretty much limitless. So imagine that you were a business like, say, a retail clothing store, and you had loss prevention officers all over the country, and you have different regions. Well, you could have a briefing board for each region, so that the employees in each region just get to see the information for their region, and then you could also have from the whole department. So you have 2 different boards. You got your department board and stuff that's coming down from executives and the CEO of your business, and then you've got your briefing board where you basically got the stuff that's related or directly related to the information that's close to where your employee's at. So that's the purpose for those things. And every job that we have here in public safety, we've all got specialized teams for those jobs. In law enforcement, it's narcotics, SWAT, K-9, and the list goes on. And then in custody, you would have like your cell extraction, your mental health evaluation team, and some other things. So you can add a briefing board to that and say, let's make this our K-9 team. And okay, so we have a K-9 team briefing board now. So if I went back to the home, because I'm the administrator, I'm going to see all the boards that I have on here. So I have a K-9 team. Now I can actually, like I was telling you, with the sub accounts, so I can go to my accounts, I can look at my sub users, and if, say, this individual, which you would put a name there instead of station 1 and all that kind of stuff, you could just say that, okay, so he's a part of the station and he's K-9, so I want him to see both of those boards. Or you could just eliminate whatever boards you don't need them to see, and then you hit save. So that's just one added feature for any of these public safety jobs, and what you can do with an additional briefing board. Okay, while we're still in the My Account section here, basically what we can do here is we can add a department logo. Here we can hit Choose File. I'll go to my desktop. I will click a logo. Choose. I can change my department name to anything I want. And then hit save. So now when I go to my home page, all of that stuff has changed. So I've got my logo and I've got my the title of whatever business that I would like to make it. Now I'm going to show you real quickly, I'm going to show you a briefing board that's all built out. So here's what I was talking about in regards to you can put your logo and then you can name your department whatever you would like. That would go here. And then here's some built-out briefing boards with several different topics that are added into it, and this has got a link to an audio broadcast. If you expand on the topic, then you get to see some more information. And each one of these briefings has their own information. And there's a link to a map. You can do the links in the topics themselves. I'll show you real quick on that. So if I wanted to edit this topic and say I wanted to add a link to this word, I can hit link and then you can put in your URL there. So that's the department ones, and then here's the station. And then here's the third station as an example. You can, like I said, you can toggle like which ones you actually view. As an administrator, you probably want to see them all. However, each individual sub-user, you can limit like which ones they get to see. Like they could see the department, the first one, and then station 2 if that's what they were assigned to, or they could see just the ones that you choose to have them see. So as far as the business essentials, this is what we're looking at, and I hope that this was helpful, and wish you luck in your endeavors. Thank you.